you were a first aid worker. You were inside the university that's just behind me.
Yeah.
Can you describe what it was like in there?
Actually, it's horrible. Many people get hurt. Even the press, they get hurt. And then we don't have enough food. We don't have enough water to feed them. So the atmosphere over there is really bad. And so many people cry. Um, and then, yeah, we just need to keep ourselves down, climb, and then help them. Yeah.
So you decided to escape yesterday evening. Can you describe for me how it was that you managed to leave the university?
We get out from one of the building, and then we just get into the ditch, and then we hide in there for more than 2 hours, waiting for the police leaving. After that, we get out from the ditch, and then the police saw us, so they ran to us, and then they yelling at us, and then they said that they have the guns with rubber bullet, so they will shoot us and whatever. But we don't uh, stop, and then we just ran to the another street. So we keep running and running, and then finally we get to some cars. So we leave. Someone picking us up. Yeah.
And how many of you were there in that group, and how many managed to successfully get away?
I think the total is around 20 to 25 people. But once we get out from that situation, I think we lost 2 to 3 people. Yeah.
And they were caught by police?
Yes, they caught by police.
So you're a first aid worker. You've been at these protests previously treating people who've been injured. Do you know any who've been arrested, any first aid workers who've been arrested over the last few days?
Yes. Someone I knew around four, they got caught these 2 days, and then uh, we we now have some update from them. They're secure now, but it is really bad for um, all of us to why we to do some we just try to help people. We don't treat them as a protester, or we don't treat the police as the they just offend us like that. But we try to help both of them, both sides. But why you when us want to leave the university, you don't allow us, and then you try to use your gun and then point at us, and then force us back to the university. And then they understand that inside that we don't have enough food or water. So what are they doing? That's the point we need to ask.
Describe for me how you were feeling when you were inside the university. What was your thinking when you made the decision to try and escape?
Actually, at first, I thought that it was like the Chinese university, because we stay in the university, Chinese university, during last week. So we think that it's the same situation. So we try to stay overnight and then helping them. If anyone injured, we just try to help them. But the situation in here is different, because no one can get out or no one can get in. There is no resource for us to help someone injured. So and then the news, or the someone passed the information to us. Is really horrible, and then they said that the police will try to get in and then get all the people get caught. So we think that we need to leave around during the morning time on Monday. So we are really exhausted because we doesn't sleep for more than 18 or 20 hours, and then we slept around 1 hour. After that, we still we get back to work, and then till 10 a.m. So after that, we try to leave. Yeah.
Were there moments during the escape and during your time inside the university when you were afraid for your life?
Actually, I don't afraid of my life. I just want to protect our team. We want our teammate be safe. We try to seek any route we can leave. We try because our team have 4 guys and then 5 girls during that time. So we group together and then we live together. So at that moment, doesn't think about my life. I really care about my team, just like that.
Will you keep going out onto the streets and treating the people who are getting injured in these protests?
For sure, we just need to fight for the Hong Kong people. The protesters need us to help them. What we do during the protest is not just helping them. We need to help them to seek any route to leave, and then we have to help them. So many things we need to do. So we cannot just leave them on the street and then leave them to fight for our Hong Kong. So we have to stay with them. Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. Thank you.